It is 5 in the morning. My plan is already in shambles because not only does Unholy Warrior no longer have last recall, you're forced to start attack instead of strength, which really throws a wrench into things. I think I'm just going to accept that things are going to be different and I am going to have to pick Mage. And I will switch to unlocking Strength when I would normally have unlocked Mage. Being able to save runes and magic charges will help with the costs. I expect won't I won't need to buy runes until after the AFK session. I'm going with Wizard. Alright, it seems like all of the costs for everything are as expected. That's not too bad. Okay, slot in this fragment and then we'll try to make shit work. I have had to turn on Entity Hider because there was just way too many people here to see anything. Yeah. So, going with the first step here of getting to level 10 thieving. Thankfully, it looks like the charter ships are auto restock. I picked up a knife and a pestle and mortar. I'm going to need those later. I'm just thinking, is there anything else I need? I have a bucket. I don't know if I have a chisel yet, but I think I'm okay. How much is garlic? Because actually, I'm going to buy garlic in case that spawn is contested in Drainer later. I got a decent amount of shrimp. I need to cook 5 of these and burn at least 1, but I'm locked to level 1 cooking, so... 4. No. Nope. 4. One more. The server is struggling with all of these people on here. It's moving like a tick and then locking up and then moving again. And I think... Have people stopped rendering for me? I didn't enable... Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm glad I recorded that because I was starting to get confused there. I just got an unidentified fragment. This is the first fragment unlock I've got here. Let's see, what did we get? Catch of the day. Oh, this is the fucking rare drop table one, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, not the best, but I am gonna slot it in just in case I get some gems. Not the most useful. I am incapable of right-clicking. There we go. Alright, making progress on the early game fishing. I have a little bit more to get before I can get anchovies, and then I can head on. Alright, switch back to pickpocketing for a second just to stock up on coins to buy fish bait. And I got another fragment here. Let's see what I get. Deeper pockets. What is deeper pockets? Oh, double loot. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, I have to swap at a bank. What am I doing? So yeah, I didn't have catch of the day on either, but who the fuck would have noticed? Yeah, let's put on deeper pockets. That's actually going to be very helpful for early game coins. Deeper pockets. Yeah, deeper pockets, smooth criminal. Cool. Early fishing is complete. You can really see the choppiness of the server as people are popping in. Let's go ahead, grab some supplies, unlock woodcutting. find a tree that hasn't been taken out yet. Alright, I'm already falling off of the plan because I forgot to grab a knife to fletch these, but that's fine because I am going to minigame teleport once I can remember where they moved that to. Alright, there we go, found it. I am gonna do a cut and not show how long I spent looking for that because I haven't used a minigame teleport in a while. But here we are at, eventually, Ferox Enclave, where it is much less laggy. Waystone. Alright, and then here I will go grab the knife I forgot. Oh, no, still laggy here. Yeah, these servers are struggling. Oh man, Puro is here, but I do not get Hunter for a while, and I cannot get it this early. I'm gonna have to just stick to the plan and go there through Xanaris. Alright, and now we get fire making. We're a little less than an hour in. There's a system update coming in a few minutes. We're almost at level 30 fire making. Stats are looking alright from what I expected. I'm looking at some steps ahead, and I think because of this double pickpocketing thing, we might be able to get by with a lot less silk. Might not need as much gold. I think I might end up doing that. I think I might end up skipping a couple of inventories of silk just to save a bit of time. Well, servers went offline for maintenance, and turns out that they're going to have to roll back, and I'm going to have to do all of that stuff over again. So I've lost an hour. I almost certainly won't be able to get to the big honk and grind section before I have to go to work. I will probably have to move that up. Thankfully, it doesn't require much. Let's see. So, I think I can still do a decent bit of this, but instead of doing this quest circuit beforehand, this mining, smithing, cooking quest circuit, I'll end up getting fletching and starting the AFK session early if I have to. In the meantime, I am going to go get some coffee. Just looking at some of the news posts here, it might be a while before the servers are back, potentially 3.5 hours, which would put it to about the time that I need to go to work. But it did say that the rollback that they talked about will probably only be for main game, and that league progress will still be around. I don't want to say the plan is dead yet, but I am going to be doing a lot more of it on mobile, and at least the first half of the plan, everything leading up to the big AFK session, is probably going to be reshuffled. I'm going to have to do a lot of it later. So, let's see. A lot of this stuff, like I could probably do the drainer roof section during the AFK session. I can probably skip hit points for now because we're not going to be face tanking anything since we started magic. Let's see. I think for the most part, a lot of this can be done sort of during my workday on mobile. Probably not going to do some of the quests, be low on money without these. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to end up breaking out a lot of these quests into after the AFK session, and if I skip hit points and smithing, and then the quests for those, related to those obviously, I think I can get back on track and still potentially get this by the end of the day. I'll just have to get a lot more done on mobile, which means that I won't have recordings for it. So it's going to have to be a big progress update after everything's back up. There's also some RNG tasks that I intentionally left off, like easy and higher clue scrolls, that could potentially clutch this if they come up. I don't know. Day 1 all skills is still possible, I think, with this delay, but it's going to be a lot harder and probably a lot more sleepless, and like a lot less sleep. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait, see how long this maintenance is. If it comes up sooner, then we'll be able to pick up where we left off. Being able to keep the league's progress is good, because I really do think that the pickpocket relic that we got, pickpocket fragment, is going to be very helpful. There are a lot of points here where we're expected to just pickpocket random things to buy odds and ends, and that'll make that go a lot faster. Let's see, not super keen on the rare drop fishing thing, but who knows, maybe I can fish a dragon spear in the first 30 levels or something and have a huge amount of money to work with selling that to a general store. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we are back from the server outage here. I have spent the past 8 hours or so just doing some AFK stuff at work. Let me just go ahead and fill in on the progress that's been made. I have had to change my plans around somewhat, but I have done the drainer laps. I have done the silk stall up to pickpocketing guards. I got most of my AFK fish out of the way. I'm just rounding out 50 swordfish now. I did most of my wood cutting and fire making and a little bit of combat to up the magic. I have a decent amount of renown stored up. I could probably get back on that quest circuit, but I want to go over the fragments that I've got here. So I actually picked up the starter range relic whenever I hit tier 3, which is pretty nice whenever we eventually get to range because of Knife's Edge. It's a very powerful set effect I want to try to mess around with. I got Chef's Catch, which lets me cook fish that I fish up, which is why I bought cooking a little earlier than usual. This is all just from the auto-cooked fish, by the way. I haven't done manual cook yet. Catch of the Day, I got that one before. Smooth Criminal, I've actually managed to get a duplicate of. And Deeper Pockets, I've gotten 2 duplicates of, and is actually level 2. I got a lot of thieving relics. I also picked up Homewrecker, which is great for bird's nests. Hot on the Trail, which I used to get in easy, and a beginner clue in my bank already. I got the meme relic from splashing on a chicken while trying to grab some feathers. And Golden Brick Road, which came in time to get a Mark of Grace before I finish Drainer Rooftops, but this will be great if I ever need to get a little bit more money. So, progress-wise on the document, I'm sort of all over the place at the moment. I've skipped a good bit of questing. I've unlocked a couple of things out of order, but I don't feel terrible about where I ended up. I got most of the long AFK grinds taken care of during work. So I think I can still make this. let's see, it's about 6 p.m. I have about 12 hours. I think I can get the rest of them in time. All right, everybody, write this one down. I'm going to need you to remind me later. As I finish up this smithing, I am now finally fully caught up to where I would have been after the AFK session and the original plan. And just as I expected, I'm about 4 hours behind. So I feel like I'm still making good pace if I count in the delay. I think I might still be able to do this. But anyway, we're about to go into the crafting loop where we start to do a bunch more quests. I am skipping a lot of questing. If you want to see somebody spacebarring through a bunch of quests, you can watch, I guess, any other RuneScape content creator except Jimmy. But I figured it would not be the most entertaining thing to watch. We have reached the Karen Library part of the guide here, and since we wound up basically being forced to start magic instead of unlocking it here, we can use these books for runecraft the way God intended. So I've jumped the gun a little bit and I've unlocked runecraft a little earlier than expected, but I have skipped hit points, so the point breakdown should still be fine. They're both 10-point skills. So we can pick up, after this, we'll be basically back on track. Oh boy, I fucking miss doing this! I took a break from questing to go do a beginner clue that I got from, I think, a clue bottle while fishing. Let's see if it was worth it. Not particularly. I am taking a break from these regularly scheduled quests because the desert is kicking my ass. 10 hit points means that I fail an agility pyramid obstacle and I get one shot. I am getting one shot by camels. It is incredibly dangerous, and that is a huge amount of the points that I need. And it's already midnight. I've slipped further behind than I wanted to. I don't know. I still feel like it would have been possible to get all of the skills without the delay, because I would have been able to set up a lot better to use my AFK time at work instead of just chopping logs. I didn't get to do any of the mining. I'm missing a lot of motherlode tasks. And I don't know. The plan, as far as it still exists, is still for the most part being done, but I think I'm going to end this episode here with the final results with 1,000 league points. I've got about half of the skills remaining, and honestly a pretty solid collection of fragments, to be honest. I have a couple of useful set effects. I've been using Trailblazer to get around, which has been great because of all the improvisation that's had to happen here. But I think I'm done with the super try-hard sweat build of getting this done. I am going to go to bed, and I am going to start choosing my battles a bit better. I'm probably going to get hit points so that I don't get one shot by camels, because that really doesn't feel good. So, I don't know, maybe this is why I'm not a RuneScape content creator already, but I'm tired. I think sometimes you have to value health over the grind, and like, I'm not settled. I can't get a clue scroll in Mauritania. I'm not Verf. I can't Inferno with nothing. I'm just a guy who likes to click rocks. I have an untrimmed runecraft cape in the main game. I think I'm good. I'm at my limit for sweat right now. I'm gonna get the rest of the skills tomorrow. I'm still gonna make the video. I'm still gonna make the series, but I was not able to get all of my skills day one. And I don't know. If that makes you not want to watch the series, that's fair enough, I guess. But I guess in the meantime, I'm going to go to bed and probably edit this video in the morning and put it up. Until then, I hope everyone else is enjoying Leagues. I certainly am. I love the fragments. I love these, all the set effects that you can do. I love mixing and matching things, finding some surprising things. Like, I have access to, where is it? Chain Magic from, of all, which one was it? Yeah, I have some really solid combat relics just from random drops that I've got, and I kind of want to try these out. But they don't fit into the plan, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start enjoying the fragments. The plan was designed to be done without any, but now that I have some, I want to play with them. So tomorrow I'm just gonna drop the plan and I'm gonna wing it, and I'm gonna enjoy these. Until then, next time, I ended the last one with see you at the top, and I was hoping that would be a sort of thing, but see you somewhere in the middle, probably. Still getting a Dragon Cup, though. There's no fucking doubt about that. I'm gonna make that happen.